Hi everyone, it's JoJo and I want to show you these little sticky mats. I am a Temu influencer and a Temu affiliate. So these are on Temu and they come in different colors, but I thought that I would try one, and they are very sticky. I have trouble touching these because of the texture. But they are super sticky, and I do believe they're made to lay your trays on when you have your beads in them, and your trays will not fall off. Your normal tray is the green one, and they're on there. They're not going nowhere. Of course, if you do that with your beads, it's gonna have a problem, but I can lay this on my table and I can put my trays and they're not going to move. This kind of feels like those slimy things that I used to get as a kid. Back then I wasn't so bad with textures as I am now. I had a problem with some of them, but not like it is today. I have so much trouble with textures. It just, it's like scraping your fingers on a chalkboard. So I thought that I could lay this on here and it won't slide around, and I can lay this where it's comfortable and in frame. I'm going to bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. I do have my camera on autofocus, so hopefully it won't go in and out. I don't have my light table set up here today because I don't want to blind you. It's bad enough that you're seeing the reflection in some of the things here, but I think that I'm going to switch trays with this color since it's white. Now I can set my little tray right here, so that way when I put my little drills on, they will go. I changed my my little dots in my pen so it's like stickier than normal. There we go. I had already started this earlier. See, I've got to pull it up. I don't want to make a spill, but I lost my footage because I spilt drills everywhere. Now, I was told about the pens that have a little magnifier on the that you can put on them. So I do have one of those in my Temu cart because I am looking forward to that. And I should be getting another order in the mail soon because we're getting ready to start our next set of campaigns. They last every 2 months. So even though I'm advertising for Temu, I'm also trying to do tutorials to show you what I get and how to use what I do get. Right now I am stuck on the diamond paintings. I love these so much. And I love that there's so many neat things. That was a bad idea right there. Because, oops, I need to shake this up. But I really love doing the diamond paintings. And I love that there's so many things we can do. And I know I'm still on these cactus stickers, but I just want to get them finished so I can get something else out. I'm a little weird like that. I don't like having a bunch going on at once. I do have some whips that I'm working on, which is my work in progress. And to me, that's what this one is. And if I don't do it, see, that's a different color. So I need to just put it over here in another tray in case it goes. You know, that color is not even here. So that's a color not with this kit. So that'll go in my strays. But anyway, I don't like to have a lot of things going on at once. You know, unfinished projects. I like to finish whatever I'm working on. But I do have unfinished. I'm a crafter. I do have unfinished projects. I'm just working really hard to stay on track. Some days I'm really all over the place. So I am working on my own self-care. I'm not doing it by myself. I do have help with it, and I'm trying to get back in a good place again, and it's working. Feels really good to have somebody to talk to about things that I've been through and that's going on. I was embarrassed at first about getting some, you know, a therapist, getting some help, because you hear all kinds of things. And I've taken a lot of psychology in college. But the one thing is, you know, you can help other people, but sometimes it's hard to focus on yourself and help yourself. And that's where I have issues. So let's see. I have a few number 4s here. And I'm just going to take them out of my container. So what I'm doing is just finding one that's right side. Because I only have 3. There's no sense dumping some for just 3. I'm going to get out my 9. Y'all have really helped me more than what you know. I appreciate all of my friends, all of my family. If you're a subscriber, you're not just another person out there. I consider you my family. And I don't just have friends. Most of those I consider family too. I love people. I just sometimes choose to stay to myself. I could almost become a hermit. That's terrible, isn't it? I've always kind of been a loner, though. I do enjoy being by myself. And I enjoy being around other people, too. And I know that sounds weird, but that's just how I roll. I was studying in the psychology field because I wanted to be a profiler. And that was before I got sick. But now I am on my way back to being better, so I don't know what the future holds. I am just going to let God guide me. And right now he's guided me towards to diamond painting. And I absolutely I love it. I love the breakaway from reality a little bit. I'm pulling out a couple broken ones for my little trash jar that I have in the other room. These come along pretty quick. But at the same time, I try not to rush the process too much, except for here on camera. I'm not sure what our next project for sure is going to be, but I do have some things planned. I really enjoyed doing the wooden crosses that I have worked on, and I have some other little ideas that I think might be fun to make our own, like, diamond-y stuff, projects. I probably should have brought my light in here, but I'm just worried about blinding someone with it. On small projects. If I was doing something bigger, then I can cover that up. So that way the light's not glaring. I'll get my words out here. Sometimes these pop. And it's normally when they fit close together, kind of like a little snap. It is like a satisfying sound. Sometimes I pick up 2 instead of 1. Well, I hope y'all are going to have a good Labor Day holiday. Here in the U.S., that's on Monday, and today is Thursday. I've been doing a lot of videos to try to get my points up on Temu. I'm almost there. So it all starts all over tomorrow, the 1st of September. So I'm really trying to get some more done today. And then I'm not sure if these will go up today. That's what my plan is, but it's kind of late in the afternoon here, starting to be early evening. I'm really off with this today. These cacti are really really cool looking. I like this mat. I do. It's a keeper. I do think that I'm going to purchase another one so I can have it next to me. I may purchase enough to be able to put more of the little trays on. Like when I do the small projects, this one here has 13 colors. Most of the small ones I've noticed have had about 10. So I don't want to purchase 10, but on the small trays, if I use those, I can get probably like 3 on each one of these. So then I would just need 3 or 4 of them. Well, that's upside down. No wonder it doesn't want to. I can't tell how my autofocus is doing. So, please let me know. I really want to get another camera so I can do better videos. It's right there. I have a hard time not dropping these sometimes. My hands just want to be all like all thumbs. Well, come on. Sorry about that, y'all. Didn't want to go on there. So I'm going to lift this off, and I'm going to move that out of my way. I do not want to embed this into that, and I don't know if it will or not, but that's not a chance I want to take right now. So I have one more here finished, and I'm going to cut it off and lay it aside. Pull my sticky little thing back over here. I don't really know. It's a sticky mat. It's like a good name for it. I'm just glad it doesn't want to stick to my, it's not going to go anywhere. You know, if I move my mat's not going to move. But if I move my mat, this isn't going anywhere, but it's not sticking tight to it. Put this here. Get my little tray back. See where I want to start. Pull this plastic off. Sometimes I have a really hard time seeing these numbers or letters or... And like I said, you can start anywhere you want to and just kind of going with it. These are being finicky. My glue dot's being finicky. That's the only thing that I don't like starting a new dot for, is they are super, super sticky. And I have rubbed this on my hand. I've rubbed it on my shirt. But this dot should last me, I'm not going to say 2 or 3 days, because when I leave out of my craft room, I'm going to say 2 or 3 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less. Just depends. One thing I have noticed is the glue dot doesn't work real well in my metal tips. I don't know if it's because of the kind of tips they are. I'm still brand new. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. They will work in my plastic tips. I have one in both ends of this one. The thing is, if I put wax in this first, I'm not going to get a glue dot in it. The dot will not stick. So I went and ordered some fresh tips. And that way, come on. I've taken that off. But that way I have fresh tips for the glue dots. And I have specific tips for wax. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. I don't know if it's just me. The wax is okay. I have tried some white sticky tack, and I don't like the white. It may be the brand that I have is why I don't like it. I want to try to find the museum putty at some point. I just have to wait till I get the money to get the phone, to be able to dive into it. And I have a hard time now spending money on other things because it takes away from buying paintings, right? I don't know. I feel blessed that I have the paintings that I have. What I'd like to do is get a HAED, H-A-E-D, or sorry, H-E-A-D, Heaven and Earth Design. No, I said it right, didn't I? H-A-E-D, which is a Heaven and Earth Design. I have had their cross stitch patterns, and I'd love to be able to afford a diamond painting from them, along with being able to afford to get my own drills. Find this. Because from my understanding, their kits do not come with drills. So I would have to order the drills, and those can get pricey depending on how many that you need. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Now, I do have more tins on here to use, but I'm just going to get these here because the others are down here, and I'll come back to those. I'd like to have one from Diamond Art Club too, but I cannot afford them. Not right now, anyway. That's why I'm so thankful for Temu. And I've been trying to be careful because you always hear about the bad copyright, you know, where people are stealing other people's art. And that is something that I am dead set against. I hope that if anyone sees something that is stolen art on my on my YouTube, that they'll tell me, because then I would take the proper steps to try to reconcile that. I do not believe in stealing other people's art. People work too hard for that. Now, I do know that a lot of the paintings that I have received, I have found the photos over in public domain, so I do not consider anything from public domain stolen. I just don't know what the line is for if I go into the public domain and I find a picture of something I really like and say, you know, I'm going to make a diamond art painting with this, but another company has used it to make their own painting. I don't know what that line would be on me using it then, because it would still be in the public domain, so it would still be free, free to use. And then if I make a diamond art painting and another company has made a diamond art with that and they have copyrighted theirs, it doesn't mean that mine would be exactly like theirs or the colors would be the same. I think that would depend on the graphic software that's used to make the diamond painting. And the reason I say that is because I have in the past made some of my own cross stitch patterns, and I've used pictures from public domain, and then I find them on a, on the name brand company, but my colors will be different than theirs. So I don't know how that would work. So if anybody knows, please let me know. I try to do as much research as I can, because I would never, ever intentionally steal someone's work or hurt somebody on purpose. Not like that. That's just, I wouldn't hurt them on purpose anyway, but some of us that do the videos, that do art, don't really know. And some of the copyright issues, there's a gray line, a really gray line. So that's where that finding out from somebody else kind of helps, you know, if somebody knows the answer or has been through that. I am by no means a copyright expert. So thanks for listening to me with that. And again, if you have any ideas or suggestions, please feel free to message me. I would appreciate it. I want to try to always do the right thing. Sometimes trying to do the right thing, I still get it wrong. But I think that's for everybody. Always try to be a people pleaser, and you can't. You just cannot do it. Not please yourself too. Sometimes you can't make people happy. So you just have to kind of grin and bear it and work on you. Or that's what I do, is work on me. And you know what? It's kind of working, because I'm starting to like me. That sounds bad, doesn't it? It sounds weird. I was asked a question a while back, and it really made me do some thinking. And the question was, if you had to be friends with you, would you like you? It's like, whoa. It really made me do a lot of thinking. So, I think that's where the friendship starts, though, is with you. Each person individual. And if you don't like yourself, you need to figure out why you don't like yourself and work on fixing those issues as long as they're fixable. I'm all over the place with things I'm talking about, aren't I? I'm sorry. I guess self-help has been important to me because I've really been working on it. So I hope it doesn't cause any people trigger issues. I've been trying to watch how I word things. Sometimes I have problems with that, but I think it's important that we like ourselves. I think it's important that we all work on our issues. Like I said, I've always been a people pleaser, so I've always tried to make other people happy, and sometimes doing that made me miserable. So now I am trying to refocus. I'm trying to be good to people still. I have no qualms, don't want to be mean to anyone, but I'm trying to focus on myself a little bit more. And I'll have to get that later. That's like a little hair right there. Drives me crazy. I'll cover it up. But I'm working on things that I don't like about myself. And it's really been helping. And it's not as hard as I thought it would be. And some of it is just as much as just telling myself, you know, hey, you're worth it. because I've never felt really worth it. And I'm definitely not talking about any of this for pity or anyone to think that I'm feeling sorry for myself, because I'm not at all. I am just learning to move forward with myself, if that makes any sense at all. I'm learning to focus on me and on what I enjoy doing. Here lately, it's been diamond painting, and I really love the process. And I really love doing these videos. I love being able to try, when I don't mess up, try to teach all of you what I learn. I'm still brand new at this. I've been doing diamond painting like for a little over a month now. And I feel like that I've been doing it forever, but at the same time, there's so much to learn. And I am so thankful that YouTube has so many people doing videos. I haven't had much time to sit and watch a lot, but I try. Because each one of them, you know, have their own information and tips and tidbits. So here are the two that we have done. And I'm going to see, isn't that pretty? See, that's why I like the autofocus on these, because it does pick it up. But I'm going to turn it off for a minute, because I'm afraid that it will. There we go. And don't forget your sticky mat. So please check out my links below. Please click like and subscribe on my videos. And thank you all so much for watching. And I'll be back soon. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. And remember to be kind to one another. Bye-bye.